Usman. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously the factor of George could get a knockout, but I think it's probably way more likely that Usman wins.
Oh, this one. Usman looked very good in the last fight, and the jab, and he's switched now the training. He's training with Trevor Whitman, right? He's very smart. I'm gonna go with Usman again, also because of the backup of wrestling, because this man is wrestling like his whole life, and I'm gonna go with.
Oh yeah, I can't go against Masvidal. I can't. No, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a really, really tough one. I think it, depending on what adjustments Jorge made, I think it's gonna be. It might be close to similar to the first one, but I feel it's gonna be a little bit more action packed. Depending if also too, just it's honestly just depending on Kamaru Usman as well, because you don't know if he's gonna want to add. If he wants to add more to that Gilbert Burns fight, like he came out and he was showing that he was a good striker. You don't know. He might want to go out there and prove to Masvidal that he can stand up with him. So if he does that, I think it's a really bad idea. And if he does that, I don't see it going past the second, third round if he tries to stand up with Masvidal. But I honestly kind of see it going more like the first fight. Just with a little bit more action. But if you're asking me who I think might take it just because I can't go against him, Masvidal.
I'm always going to go with La Cubano, man. I'm always going to go there. Granted, I do believe that the best welterweight of all time is Kamaru Usman. And, Kamaru is a savage. I'm just going with Jorge Masvidal, because he's Cuban. He has a Cuban blood. He wants that. They have bad beef. I got it. I got to go with him. I won't turn my back on him.
Even on the full camp, I believe he can do exactly what he did the last fight. Put him on the cage and just...
Man, Kamaru right now is on a different level than a lot of MMA fighters in the world right now, and I think after he wins this one, I'd like to see him go up and challenge, Israel. But obviously, you got the for the culture type thing, and I don't want to fight this guy because he's from the same continent as me. I was like, dude, just fight and show who's the best martial artist. Same thing like Khabib. It's like you should have went up and just challenged yourself. So, but I definitely got Kamaru winning it.
Usman ain't losing, man. There's one man that can beat Usman, and that's Colby Covington, and that's a can. Not he's a can. That is a can he beat him. But Masvidal, give him a full camp, give him a full year. Masvidal doesn't have the style to beat Usman. This sport is so full of forgetful people. We see him throw this flying knee against, Ben Askren, and now he's suddenly he's the anti-wrestler. But the fight before that, the jiu-jitsu guy was taking him down at will, like Usman's going to take him down. Usman's going to, ground and pound him. Another easy win for Usman.
I really don't know, man. Obviously I think Masvidal will win striking 100%, but and it'll be interesting to see him with a full camp. He stuffed, I think, if I'm not mistaken, every takedown that Kamaru had, or maybe got taken down once in 5 rounds off of not having a full camp, which is interesting. But man, I think Kamaru has literally the best cardio in the whole UFC. It's insane, his cardio. So we'll see, but I don't know who's going to win on that one. I think if it stays striking, I think it's going to be Masvidal, but I don't think it's going to stay striking. I think it'll be the same his last time against the cage, or he'll actually get him down this time.
I think Kamaru Usman is going to beat Jorge. Better than the first time, for sure.
Kamaru Usman just constantly surprises me. I've seen a meme. It was like, Jorge Masvidal will have, a solid 8 weeks to train. He'll be in better. Kamaru Usman winning 5-round decision. I'm sorry, Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal will have all these things, but I can still see Kamaru Usman winning a 5-round decision, and I can 100% see that. I think obviously Jorge is a better striker, but Usman's bigger. You know what I mean? I think he hits harder, and he's a hard guy to beat. That guy's a competitor. Like he deserves to be the champ because like he just has that mentality. Like he knows how to win.
I gotta go with Usman again. You know, I love Masvidal. He's a badass. You know, he's the crowned BMF champ, and you know, he's always ready to bang out. But you know, Usman's just been such a dominant champion right now, and he's just on a hot streak. So I think it's going to be hard to take away his momentum.
Again, it's a real tough. I don't think that people are going to take into consideration how crafty Masvidal is because of the last fight. You know, if you go back and watch the first round and a half, 2 rounds of the last fight, it was very competitive. Especially the first round, like when Masvidal was fresh, he did cause Kamaru some problems. I think if he can come in, I know he's only a 6-week sort of training camp, but I imagine they've been training for this fight for a little while. If he comes in fit and you know, and with that gas tank as good as he usually is, then I think he can be very competitive, and you know, he's got that what's it, you know, the touch of death in his hands. He only needs that one big punch to put you to sleep. On the flip side, obviously we know how good Kamaru is. We've seen it in his last fight and the fight before that and the fight before that. So I think it comes down to who can implement their game plan first. I think if Masvidal can keep the space and defend the takedown when he needs to, but obviously without burning too much energy, I think he can get it done. I think he can land that big punch. But if Usman comes out and gets that grind on him early, then again, you know, you're in a bad place if you let Usman get the work early on. We've seen that in the last fight. So I'm going to sit on the fence with that one. My heart says Masvidal, but my head says Usman.
I'm gonna have to go with Masvidal on this one because I think I was telling you before, and I was saying that like this guy Masvidal's career has been so long standing. I want him to win the belt. Like you know, I remember seeing this guy fighting in the YouTube clips like way back in the day, you know, and him just going for it. Like now, all these years later, for him to win the UFC championship, you know, like that'd be amazing. So I'm looking for him to win.
Oh, Usman for sure. Usman, he's an animal. He's doing well. He's you know, more time to prepare too. I mean, same for Masvidal, but Usman's gonna be hard to beat.
I hate this rematch. Usman again, but I don't understand why this is happening.